We are back for some more worst case scenario, in which Alex has still a big lead right now, and Rodney's in second place, Jay's in last, but Rodney's about to take Jay's turn since Jay is away at dinner. So Rodney, whenever you're ready.
Roll.
It's a 5.
Okay.
If you get... Oh, this is a funny one. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
How to cure diarrhea in the wild.
This should be interesting.
Is it A, eat only raw vegetables until symptoms subside? B, drink an infusion made from grubs or leeches? C, drink an infusion of elm or oak bark?
I'm gonna go with B.
And it's wrong. It's C, drink an infusion of elm or oak bark.
Oh, okay.
That was a funny one. Now let's go to Rodney.
Roll.
It's a 4. Okay. How to recognize a panic attack. A, the victim suffers from a lack of oxygen, cold sweats, and he/she turns a pale blue color. B, the victim experiences a rapid heart rate, chest pains, shortness of breath, and vertigo. C, the victim becomes aggressive, overly active, and combative.
A panic attack. You know what? I have to think about the time when I had a panic attack one time.
That's fine.
You know what? I'm just going to use my best judgment on this one. I'm going to go with C.
The victim becomes aggressive, overly active, and combative.
That's correct.
And it's wrong. It's B. The victim experiences a rapid heart rate, chest pains, shortness of breath, and vertigo.
Okay.
Alex.
Roll.
You roll the 4. How to get liquid from a jungle vine. A, dig up the roots and suck the liquid out. B, nick the vine until the sap runs clear and tastes sweet or woody to ensure it's not poisonous. C, mash the vine to a pulp, then let it sit. The liquids will separate and rise to the top.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I
What?
couldn't hear operating.
Do you need me to repeat the choices?
No, I heard you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say B.
You're going to say B, nick the vine until the sap runs clear and tastes sweet or woody to ensure it's not poisonous.
Yeah.
Alex,
Yes.
you're correct.
Alright.
And I'll tell you this right now, Alex. On your next turn, if you roll a 6 and answer correctly, you're going to be our worst case scenario champion.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
in the meantime, Rodney, it's Jay's turn, so you can take his turn.
Alright. Roll.
It's a 4. How to recognize a millipede sting.
Okay.
A, symptoms include brown staining of the skin near the sting, followed by multiple burning blisters. B, symptoms include 3 small fang marks that develop into open purple wounds. C, symptoms include a large welt that rapidly fills with cloudy fluid and is accompanied by fever and vomiting.
A millipede thing. You know what? I'm going to go with C.
Symptoms include a large welt that rapidly fills with cloudy fluid and is accompanied by fever and vomiting.
That's correct.
The correct answer is A. Symptoms include brown staining of the skin near the sting, followed by multiple burning blisters.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
Roll.
2. And we want to know how to survive if your gas pedal jams. A.
Okay.
A. pull the emergency brake and be prepared to steer into the skid. B. Downshift as much as possible and pump the brake. C. Shift the car into neutral and turn off the ignition.
I think shifting the car into neutral and turning off the ignition makes more sense. I'm gonna go with C.
You say C makes more sense?
Yes.
You would be correct. You're right.
All right.
Move ahead 2. Okay, Alex, your turn.
I would really love that 6. Now.
Well, you didn't get a 6, but you got a 4.
Alright.
We want to know how to wear a seatbelt correctly. Yeah, that's right. A. Wear your seatbelt loosely so you don't feel pressure from the belt. B. Wear your seatbelt low enough so it stretches across your pelvis, not your stomach. C. Only the shoulder strap is necessary. The lap belt provides little added safety.
I'm gonna go with A.
Wear your seatbelt loosely so you don't feel pressure from the belt.
Yes.
It's wrong. It's B. You wear your seatbelt low enough so it stretches across your pelvis, not your stomach. Okay. Rodney, it's Jay's turn, so you can take his turn.
Row.
5. Get this right, Jay will be tied with you.
Okay.
How to recognize kidney stones. A. Symptoms include nausea, bloody urine, and sweating. B. Symptoms include sharp lower back pain, strong smelling urine, and disorientation. C. Symptoms include an all-over prickly sensation, dry mouth, and inability to urinate.
Kidney stone. Oh boy.
It's a tricky one.
You know what? I'm gonna go with C.
Symptoms include an all-over prickly sensation, dry mouth, and inability to urinate.
Yes.
It's A. Symptoms include nausea, bloody urine, and sweating.
Oh, okay.
Now you can take your turn.
Row.
6.
Okay.
How to swim in the ocean safely. A. Only swim alone during the day in moderate to calm to moderate sea conditions. B. Try swimming in waist-deep water to check the currents and water weather conditions before heading out over your head. C. Stay away from patches of plants, pilings, and diving platforms when swimming.
Can you repeat the whole question again?
Yes. How to swim in the ocean safely. A. Only swim alone during the day in moderate to calm to moderate sea conditions. B. Try swimming in waist-deep water to check the currents and water weather conditions before heading out over your head. C. Stay away from patches of plants, pilings, and diving platforms when swimming.
I'm gonna go with C.
Stay away from patches of plants, pilings, and diving platforms when swimming. That is correct.
All right.
Move ahead 6. All right, Alex, your turn.
I would like that 6, and let's roll.
Once again, you rolled a 4. But here's your scenario. How to fall asleep in unfamiliar places. A. Eat foods high in tryptophan, such as turkey, figs, and nut butters before bed. B. Eat foods high in tyramine, including potatoes, sauerkraut, or sausages before bed. C. Increase the temperature in the room by 10 degrees Fahrenheit of what it usually is when you sleep.
I will choose B.
Eat foods high in tyramine, including potatoes, sauerkraut, or sausages before bed. And it's wrong. It's C. Increase the temperature in the room by 10 degrees Fahrenheit of what it usually is when you sleep. Okay.
I'm back.
Jay is back. Welcome back, Jay. You may take your turn.
And now.
4. Jay, we want to know how to treat a pelvic fracture in the wilderness. A. Lay the victim on a hard, stiff surface and elevate the legs. A helicopter evacuation is always necessary. B. Place padding between the legs and gently tie them together. Treat the victim for shock and lay him or her on a well-padded but firm surface for evacuation. C. Wrap a bandage tightly around the hip bones to pull the pelvic bone into place. Create crutches for evacuation if the victim cannot walk.
I'm going to take a guess and say it's A.
Lay the victim on a hard, stiff surface and elevate the legs. A helicopter evacuation is always necessary.
Yeah, that's my answer.
And it's wrong. It's B. Place padding between the legs and gently tie them together. Then treat the victim for shock and lay him or her on a well-padded but firm surface for evacuation. Rodney, it's your turn.
Roll.
Roll the 1. How to make an adhesive in the wilderness. A. Mix animal fat and dirt, then let it sit for 24 hours. B. Slowly melt tree pitch and apply it while hot. C. Grind animal bones and mix them with mashed grasses or reeds. Boil the mixture and let stand for 1 day.
You know what? I think A makes a lot of sense to me. I'm going to go with mix the animal fat with the dirt and apply it.
And it's wrong. It's B. You slowly melt tree pitch and apply it while hot.
Oh, okay.
Alex, it is your turn.
A roll.
Once again, it's a 4. We want to know how to escape from a charging alligator. A. Stand still and confront the alligator. It will most likely back down. If it does try to bite you, jump high into the air and land with both feet on its head. B. Run as fast as you can in the opposite direction that the alligator is moving. C. Run away from the alligator in a zigzag pattern to the nearest shelter.
Well, I don't think it's B. I'm gonna go with C.
Run away from the alligator in a zigzag pattern to the nearest shelter. Well, B is wrong. You're right about that. And C is correct. All you need is a 2 to win the game. Jay and Ronnie, though, you can still catch up. In the meantime, let's go to Jay.
Now.
You roll the 4. Jay, we want to know how to avoid contracting meningococcal meningitis. A. Avoid contact with others' saliva or mucus. B. Shower for personal hygiene and avoid swimming or bathing. C. Do not eat anything that has not been boiled.
I will say... Let's do B.
Shower for personal hygiene and avoid swimming or bathing. And it's wrong. It's A. Avoid contact with others' saliva or mucus. Rodney, it is your turn.
Roll.
It's a 6. This time, Rodney, we want to know how to recognize the signs of a gas stove leak.
What?
Recognize the signs of a gas stove leak.
Okay.
A. Look for wavy air over the gas flame. B. Look for an orange, yellow flame or soot marks around the burners. C. Look for condensation developing under the stove flame.
I'm going to go with answer B.
Look for an orange, yellow flame or soot marks around the burners.
Correct.
And Rodney, you're going to move ahead 6 spaces because that is the right answer.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, it's your turn.
Okay, give me a 2, and roll.
You didn't get a 2, but you got a 4.
Okay.
So Alex, I'll tell you right now, if you answer this question correctly, you will be our first champion. You'll receive $10,000 and the right to come back next Monday.
Alright.
For the championship, your scenario, how to recognize the symptoms of a herniated disc. A, the victim experiences tingling down the leg and interference with bowel or bladder functions. B, the victim experiences pain in the upper back, shoulders, and chest. C, the victim experiences abdominal cramping, pain in the lower left portion of the back, and a tingling sensation in the ribs.
Alright. Well, I don't believe it's C, so... I will go with A.
To recognize the symptoms of a herniated disc, you believe that the victim experiences tingling down the leg and interference with bowel or bladder functions.
Yes.
This is for the championship, $10,000, and the right to come back next Monday. Alex,
Yes.
you're a champion.
Congratulations.
Good job, Allie.
So Alex has made it to the finish area in the worst case scenario survival game. So Alex, you will receive $10,000 in cash, and you get to come back next Monday to defend your championship. However, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, no contestant walks away empty-handed. Rodney, you came out in second place. We're going to give you $2,500.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and you're going to be back in a future episode. And Jay, you're going to get $1,000, and our thanks for being here. You're going to get to come back in a future show, too.
Alright, I'll be glad about that.
But for now, that is going to do it for our first episode of the worst case scenario. And we're going to be back next Monday, in which Alex will be a returning player, and he'll be taking on 2 new competitors. And if Alex wins another game, his total goes to $20,000. We'll see y'all next Monday. Have a great rest of the Labor Day, everyone. Good night!